YouTube, it's Misha Danielle here, and today I'm going to film a car tour video. I am going to feature my Honda Civic. It is the EX model, and I'm going to tell you all about the interior, and we're going to get into it. So if you're interested in buying a Honda, maybe this video will be just enough to convince you. I promise you will not regret your purchase or your lease, so stay tuned. Okay, so now that I'm inside of my car, the first thing on the EX model is that it features the push to start option. So all you have to do is put your foot on the brake and you'll see it lights up. It says engine start and stop. You just, well, I have long nails, so let's see. Yep, look at that engine roar. So as you can see, it starts beeping and it says fasten seat belt, but we're not going anywhere. We're just taking a tour. So automatically you'll get a notice, and it just lets you know this vehicle is powered by all this fancy schmancy stuff. And all right, so this lets you know that everything is digital on this EX model. So we'll get into that, but let's focus on the wheel. I do have a blinged out wheel cover here. It is very bedazzled. If you have not been watching my channel for a while, you may or may not be informed, but I love all things bedazzle. I even have my push to start button around it with bedazzle. I mean, life is better with pizzazz, right? You got to glam it up. I mean, if you live a glam life, your car has to match your style. So on the wheel here, we have a lot of really good features. These features are so nice because you don't even have to touch anything on the interface over here. You can just do a lot from the wheel. So if you want to answer a call, you just go ahead and press this button. If you want to go through your phone, you can go ahead and do that. My car is loaded with Bluetooth as well as Apple CarPlay, which is one of my favorite features. And to adjust the volume, you would just glide your hand. This is so nice while driving. You don't have to worry about touching down here. It gets you distracted. It's got, like I said, everything you need is on your wheel. Also, if you have voice commands too, so if you want to call someone, you can just press this button and you can call anybody that your heart desires. Also, what I really like about my car is the info tab. So when I press info, which is the I, it goes right away to telling me information about the car with the little wrench right here. It has the music icon, which is letting me know what song is playing. Also, we have the phone feature, so it has my full phone book as well as the time, and speedometer is already up there. I do have my car in eco mode, which is really good for the highway. I press the econ mode button, which is right over here. You press this, it will save you a lot of mileage too. So we've got our gear here. One of my favorite features is the brake hold button. If you're in a traffic jam or you're stuck in traffic, whatever's going on, and your foot is getting kind of tired when you're on the brake, you can press this brake hold button and you can take your foot off the brake. Your car is not going to go anywhere, and that's a really awesome feature. Here we have the parking brake. And let's move back to this side of the wheel here. So we also have our cruise control button. Mostly every car that's made has cruise control, but if you're on the highway and you drive a certain speed, you can set your car to cruise control and it will stay on that speed until you change it up or do so. We've got our windshield wipers as well as our mist over here. On this side here, we have our headlights. We've got auto as well as bright and dim and all that good stuff. And then right here we have more features. Pretty much on this side of the car, we've got our windows. We've got auto for driver's side, and then the two front right here for the passenger. We've got both the back seat or rear passenger windows. You can control all that good stuff. Adjust your mirrors here with left and right. We've got our locks, and if I want to lock the vehicle, we have unlock and lock. So it's unlocked now. I want to lock it. Simple touch. Everything is simple touch here. We have our air vents here. Right now it's very cold in this car, so let's move over here to one of my favorite parts. We're going to go to climate here. We're going to adjust everything. So right now I'm just going to turn it on to auto, and I'm going to place it on 75, and then you can adjust it like so by turning over this side. Only thing about having like black interior, your car does get a little dusty. I do have my brush back here, and what I like to do sometimes to just kind of I'll adjust and, you know, just make sure that I'm not rubbing and scrubbing too hard, because sometimes you will have some buttons be activated and you don't want to go crazy, especially when you're just trying to quickly clean. But I do carry my handy dandy duster. I'm like a clean control person, and people who are in the car with me, they already know. If you see me with my little duster, just sit back, let me do what I gotta do. So now the heat is feeling on. It is January right now when I'm recording this video, so you can tell my dedication is with you. So let's go over to our big screen. It does have this awesome touchscreen. It is a step up from the standard model, which is the LX model, and it's a base model, so it does have a lot of great features. So we have audio info. Honda Link is really good because you can contact Honda and if you need any type of roadside assistance. We have our AHA feature, phone settings, smartphone connection, and the app list. Let's crank up some tunes, guys. Let's see what the radio is looking like. So it immediately starts playing. Like I said, you just adjust the volume here by going up, so you see, and you turn it down just like that. So that's what the radio is sounding like, and it will immediately go power off. And so, well, once we got climate control, we pretty much have all the good features. Another cool feature I like about my car is that it has the front defroster, so not just the rear. And I thought that was pretty cool as well. I really like this faux leather in the gear. Let's move over to my cup holder. Right now, it does need a little bit of cleaning here, but all I have right now while I'm just recording this is my phone. I keep it right here. And then in my little compartment, I don't have anything. Like I said, I'm like a complete neat freak, so I don't like too much stuff in here. If I'm cleaning my car, I will literally take out the supplies to do so and put them right back in my home. And all I have is like this little wipe right here and the little ring that went around my push to start button. But yeah, nothing's in here because I'm that OCD. A fun little feature is that this appears to be like, excuse the mess, you all, but it appears to be like a 2-cup holder. But if you're feeling very nice to your backseat passengers, there is room for a 3rd cup holder, so they're not left out, and you don't want to spill in drinks in your car. Like, that's a no. That is a oh no. Let's talk about a nice little feature is the sunroof up here. It is amazing. So in the summertime or the springtime, this is really nice. It just, you know, gets that regular natural sunlight going in. And then when it's a really nice day, you just go ahead. I'm not gonna do it because, like I said, it's very cold outside, but we have the open, you can push, tilt, close, off, and the door, which is really nice. It has so many features about the sunroof, and it is so lovely. So that is pretty much the front of the car. On the passenger side, glove department is pretty basic. I do have like my car manual, a couple of napkins here, and that is pretty it. Like I've mentioned, I don't keep much in here. It is just what it is, and that is pretty much, it's pretty basic in here. So it is not a large glove department, but why do you need all that space in here? And yeah, that's the glove department, guys. There aren't any main functions here. It's just to control the lock and unlock button, as well as the power windows. So the passenger doesn't get all that good stuff. It's all about this driver's side over here. I really love these speakers. I'm not sure what brand these speakers are, but they are amazing. The bass is great, all the good stuff. So if you love to sing in your car like I do, then a Honda Civic is life for you. So let's move on to Apple CarPlay. I really think that is a really important feature. So I have a USB cord that I have. Is you hook everything up at the bottom. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm just going, I have an iPhone, so I just have my lightning cable here, so I'm gonna plug it up. All right, so once my phone is now synced in, I am able to go to Apple CarPlay. A lot of times it will pop up. Sometimes it takes a while, and other times it will not. So here it is. So my phone immediately says CarPlay or Apple CarPlay. And so what all you have to do is go to Apple CarPlay, and it literally has the last song I played, which was by Her, called Carried Away. I am a big fan of the singer Her. She is simply amazing. But let's go all the way back. We're gonna go kind of like to the control center. So basically my entire phone, or all the important things on Apple CarPlay, are already displayed here. We have phone, music, maps, messages, now playing Honda, podcasts, and audiobooks. And I do not have the built-in GPS, but I don't need it because I simply use maps for my phone. I type the address that I'm going to, and immediately the whole screen pops up and it's like built-in navigation. So I didn't even need that feature. I save a little bit of money on that. Also, my phone is connected to my home's Wi-Fi, so I can actually go online. I have not set that completely up, but I am working on that. So all I did was set the Wi-Fi up, but I can go to websites, which I think is so cool if you need to like quickly look up something before you drive off to your destination. That was a really nice feature. Let's talk about the back of my car. So the back of my car, it has, I would say it's pretty roomy. I'm hardly back here, and so as you can see, it's pretty roomy. I have some room back here, and this is just an overview of what the car looks like if you are a backseat passenger. So I would say it's pretty spacious. It's a ways up here from like the main cabin. There aren't any air vents back here. This car definitely reminds me of like a sports type of vehicle. But here's the floor mats. These did not come with the car. I purchased these separately. I didn't really care for the ones that Honda gave me to try to put my own pizzazz. But yeah, it's pretty roomy back here. So, yep. Very, very nice. I really like the interior. I wasn't always a big fan of cloth. I did first try to seek a leather car, like leather seats, leather trim and all that stuff. But I have seen that it's okay with the black cloth interior. It's not bad. I'm doing a good job of taking care of it, so it's not too much of a problem. And yeah, so we can kind of head to the back to kind of see what the visual looks like. So now that I have opened up the trunk, I will say that it is a very roomy space. All I have back here are my original car mats, and it is so nice and spacious. I'm able to put a lot of groceries, go on a lot of shopping trips, and I still have so much space. The two rear seats do let back in case I have something that is a large length or width. Thanks so much, guys, for taking the time out to view my what's in my car video and my car tour. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment down below what kind of car that you drive, what's your favorite feature of your car. I would love to hear about it, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.